The enemy can only devour the delusion of the truth. It can't actually devour the real truth. It only can devour what it knows, which is deception, deceptiveness, and lies. It can't devour something because it doesn't like light. It doesn't like the truth. And the truth is God, and God reigns over deception. God reigns over the enemy. So he can't devour you once you know the truth, and when you walking in the truth, he can only devour the the delusion and deceptiveness of the truth. He can devour you once you get in that field of deception, once you are walking in sin, once you are walking in not the likeness of God, when you are not walking in God's image. He can devour your very image because your image is made in him and he is defeated. So therefore you are defeated with him once you walk in alignment with him. His will is chaos, destruction, and to devour, seeking whom he may devour, to devour you in delusion. That's why he needs you to wear his robe of deception in order for you, so he can devour you, because he can only devour you when you are outside of the will of God. He can only devour you when you are not walking in your authority, when you are not walking in truth. He can't devour truth. The truth is God. The truth, God is over him. God reigns supreme over the enemy. He can only devour the delusion of the truth. And if you are walking in that, he can devour you. But if you are walking in authority and in truth, and you good with God and God's protecting, you know you got your back covered, he can't devour you. He can never come against what God has blessed and anointed. But he can devour the delusion and deception from which that's the only plate he can eat from. He can't eat from the plate of truth. He can only dilute the truth, try to water it down and make it deceptive. Are you following me? That's the only thing he can do. He cannot devour the truth. He cannot devour God. And if you are walking in truth, that means you are walking in alignment with Christ. That means you agree to the patterns and statutes and commandments of God. But he cannot devour you if you are doing these things. But if you are walking in the devil's likeness, which is deception, distortion, amen. When you are walking in this type of pattern, he can devour you because you are walking in his tracks. His will is to see you destroyed. And people will go to bat and to war for a lie instead of accepting the truth, knowing the truth, and having the truth be their portion. They rather eat from the plate of delusion. They rather eat from the plate of distortion. They rather eat from the plate of deception. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to sit with people that speak the truth. They can lie all day and say, oh yeah, I want to hear. But as soon as you make them uncomfortable, they're coming against you. As soon as you tell them that man ain't for you, they get mad. Or that woman ain't yours, they get mad. Or whatever it is, because people love to be in a relationship. As soon as you tell people that they got to change and change their heart, they get mad. Because they don't want to hear that. That makes them uncomfortable. And God says, God's telling me they will be devoured for that very fact. Because you don't want to extend grace to the truth, which is being told to you at this point. Some people are going to be so faint in their heart, so weak, that the devil will slurp them up, crush their bones, sip their blood, and just consume you with every ounce of his being. He is just going to crumple your body because your mind is gone and you can't see him coming. because you have made agreements with him so far and so up ahead of you that you can't see the road that he has laid await for you is the path of destruction and chaos. You can't see that because he has you in the simulation of la la land, thinking that you don't have to do the hard work. The new covenant is heart work. To give God your heart is the new covenant. Grace is God giving you a chance to make well the heart that he has given you. Your heart to be back in a relationship with him and in his good graces since the fall in the beginning. He's giving you a chance to restore that through the heart work that you will perform in him, through him, for you.